Welcome into our Game Night Live Rewind web exclusive. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart is always presented by Heidemann Associates and brought to you by the Utah Army National Guard, outfitted by Black Clover. We're going to go through the 4A bracket, just like we did for the boys, release the girls. I'll take you all the way to the semifinal round, where we will then, or probably quarterfinal round, and then we'll have the bracketology for you next week. All right, 4A. Let's go Bear River and Crimson Cliffs.
Yeah, for me, Dusty, I'm going to go with Bear River in this matchup. I like the Bears. I'll take Bear River.
Lions and Tigers and Bears, oh my. No Mustangs listed in that list. I'm going with the Bears. Canyonview, Ben Lomond.
Yeah, I think Canyonview in this one, Dusty. I think a stronger team have had a better year. I'll go with the Falcons here.
Yeah, I'll go Falcons too. I've gotten really introspective. Cassie Platt, first state championship, girls state championship we did. Let's go Mountain Crest and Ogden.
Yeah, I think this is kind of a fun battle here, actually, between these two. And it's not often, Dusty, that we get to tout the Ogden Horn. I was able to go there for football this year, and I think this is a game that the Ogden Tigers win. I'm going to take Ogden over Mountain Crest.
None of that. Paying homage to an old coach. I'm going to go with the Ogden Tigers as well. So then we got to go to the other side. Cedar Valley has a bye. Uinta and Stansbury.
Yeah, Dusty, two teams that are in the same region. I'm going to go with the Uinta Utes to get the victory over Stansbury. Finished just ahead of them this year. I'll take Uinta.
Yeah. Carbon beat Uinta 97 for this 3A state championship. I'm not picking Uinta. I'll go Stansbury. Allie Gressman got the best of them that night, and I'll take Stansbury to win that one. Dixie Snow Canyon.
Well, Dusty, you talk about Snow Canyon having won a couple games this last couple weeks. Been a nice job for the Warriors to kind of come back after what was a tough region start. They beat Dixie a week ago by 1, but they had to outscore Dixie by 14 in the fourth quarter. I think the Flyers probably learned their lesson. I'm going to take the Flyers to get a little revenge here in the playoffs. Man,
I wanted to pick against you. I'm going to go Snow Canyon. It started here. Okay. It continues here because it goes to this spot. You win to beat your rival Dixie to then go play your rival Desert Hills. Snow Canyon at Desert Hills. So for you, Dixie at Desert Hills.
Yeah, I'll take Desert Hills in that one.
Taking Desert Hills in that one too. They've just been rolling through that region. Hurricane versus Juan Diego.
Yeah, this is interesting. I think this Hurricane team, in the non-region play, struggled a little bit. Region, they were right around 500, but Juan Diego, the region champ out of Region 10. I'm going to take the Soaring Eagle here to get the win over the Tigers.
Yeah, Soaring Eagle, really, really good one. 11-1 in region play. They have a lot of good players because not only that, they end up in our top 5 plays. And when you tend to do that and when we're going to put them in, I'm going to pick you because this team is just that fun to watch. And Tom and I, always good for a highlight. I will go with the Soaring Eagle. Ridgeline versus Uinta for you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ridgeline in this one.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going Ridgeline over Stansbury in mine as well. Cedar Valley versus Skyview.
This is an interesting one because the Cedar Valley team was another team that struggled a little bit outside of region, but when they got in region, had a pretty strong region year this year. Finished second in that region behind Juan Diego. You look at the roster, and they've got a couple of players that are right around 10. I'm really tempted to pick the Aviators here and call for the upset, Dusty, but I'm going to roll with Skyview. Something in my heart just says probably not the game to give to Dusty Lidster here. So I'll go with Skyview in this one.
Well, fine. I'll take it from you. Cedar Valley. I'm taking the Aviators. Right. Why not?
Okay.
Why not? One of us, two of us could do it. Tooele versus Cedar City.
Yeah, two teams that actually were very comparable this year overall. But for me, I'm going to go with Cedar City. I think that have a little more proven offense there. I'm gonna take the Reds in this one.
Yeah, what we learn usually is that the tougher region play gets you ready for the state tournament. I will go with Cedar City. They've had to play against really, really good teams, including the team we have coming up next. Interestingly enough, by the way, we talked about RPI stuff. Pineview lost to Desert Hills twice, and they're the number 1 seed in the RPI. Little interesting. We're going to go Mountain Crest, or pardon me, both of us, Ogden versus Pineview.
Yeah, I'll take Pineview in this one.
Yeah, all Pineview in this one. Canyonview versus Logan.
Yeah, I talk about Amber Karchner, the Logan Grizzlies. I think she's going to have a great game and help lead the Grizzlies past the Falcons in the second round.
Yeah, and I agree with you too. Plus, you're going to go to Logan. It just never gets easier when you do that. Green Canyon versus Bear River.
Yeah, nice little region battle here in the second round between these two, Dusty. I'm going to go with Green Canyon, though. I think this team is really strong. They've been battling at the top of that region all year long, and I just think the Wolves going to be too much here for Bear River.
It's been an up and down year for Bear River. I'm going to go. I kind of wanted to pick an upset, but I'm just not going to be able to do that in this one. I'm going to go Green Canyon, especially because they got them at the last game of the year as well. Dan and I will pick the rest of these games next week in our bracketology video. If you have different picks from us, we'd love to hear from you. Hit us up on our Instagram page and all of our social media at GNL Rewind, or you can hit Dane_Stewart at Dusty Lister. Love to hear from you. For Vince Francis and Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and watching a web exclusive from Game Night Live Rewind.